So today's workout is going to be an AMRAP workout, as many reps as possible. We are going to go for 12 minutes, but again, depending on your level, if you want to go 10 minutes or if you want to go 15, that's completely fine. I'm going to give you 5 different exercises today, and we're going to go through those and do 12 reps for each one. All right? So, first exercise is a dragon lunge with a hop. So, for those of you guys just starting out, we're just going to do the dragon lunge. For this, it's going to be like our forward or backward lunge, except we're going to go to the side. So if we're starting with our left foot on the ground, we're going to take our right foot and slide it at a 45-degree angle behind us until we're far enough that when we lunge down, our front knee isn't going past our toes. Okay, and then you're going to come up, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring the leg back, lunge down, and come up. So that was 2 reps. 3, 4, all the way up to 12. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you're going to add the hop after the lunge. So you're going to step back, lunge down, and then drive your knee up towards the ceiling. Okay, so you can either just bring the leg up and then step, bring the leg up and then step, or you can do a hop. So lunge down, hop, lunge down, hop. And just alternate until you get to 12. And for those of you who want to make it even more difficult, just add a little bit of weight. So you're going to lunge, hop, lunge, hop. Okay? So that's the first exercise. Second exercise is a sumo push-up. So for those of you just starting out, we're just going to do push-ups on our knees. Okay? So hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulders. Knees are going to be bent. From the side, it might be easier to see. Okay? And you're going to come down as far as you can for the push-up and back up. So we're going to do 12 of these. Okay? If you feel like you can do a little bit more, you're going to do your modified push-up with the sumo part. So you're going to do a push-up. As you come up, you're going to lift one elbow up towards the ceiling, and then bring it back down. So that's 1, push up, lift up. That's 2, push up, lift up. 3, and you're just going to alternate left, right, until you get to 12. And then for those of you who want to do the regular sumo push-up, it's the same thing, but on your feet. So you're going to do a push-up, lift, lift, until you get up to 12. Okay? Third exercise is going to be an elevated bridge toe tap. So this exercise, I'm going to be using my equalizer. If you have a chair or stairs, anything that you can put your legs up on, you can use that. Okay? So you're going to place your ankles on the top. And for those of you just starting out, we're just going to do the bridge. So you're going to lift your hips off the ground. Body is nice and straight. You can either rest your hands at your sides or on your chest. And from here, so if you're just starting out, I just want you to do 12 lifts. So you're going to come down and then up. Down and up. Okay? If you feel like you can handle that, fine. Instead, you're just going to do leg lifts. So you're going to stay in the elevated position, and you're going to alternate. You're going to lift the right leg, bring it down. Lift the left leg, until you get to 12. All right? And finally, for the toe taps, what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 movements for each leg. So you're going to come up, you're going to hold this position the entire time, trying to keep your hips up high. Okay? So you're going to lift one leg and bring it under. Then you're going to come up and over, and then you're going to come to the side. And then back on top. So that's 1 rep. Then you're going to do the other side. Under. Over. Side. Back on top. Under. Over. Side. Back on top. Okay? So each of those 3 movements is 1 rep, and you're just going to alternate until you get to 12. Fourth exercise is a forward lunge with a twist. So for those of you just starting out, you're just going to do a regular lunge, stepping lunge. Okay, so you're going to step forward with one leg, making sure that you're wide enough so that when you come down for your lunge, your front knee isn't going past your toes, just like on the first exercise. Okay, you're going to drop your body weight straight down, come down as far as you can, come up. That's 1. Switch to the other side. Down, up. That's 2. And you're just going to alternate until you get to 12. Okay? If you want to add the twist part, you're going to step forward. Keep your hands together. Lunge down. Twist to the side that's forward. So if your left knee is forward, you're going to turn to your left. Okay? Turn, keep your balance, step back, step forward with the right leg, lunge down, turn, and step back, okay? And finally, you can always add a little bit of weight to make it a little bit harder. So same idea, you're gonna hold the weight at about chest height, step forward, lunge down, twist, come back. Switch sides, lunge down, twist, step back, okay? Alternating until you get to 12. And finally, last exercise is going to be tuck abs. So if you're just starting out, we're gonna just do a crunch. You're gonna start on the ground, knees are bent, feet are about hip width apart. You're going to cross your arms over your chest. The reason I don't want you to put them behind your neck is because people have a tendency to pull on their head when they start to get tired, and that puts a lot of strain on the neck. So we're going to cross our arms over our chest, and when we do our crunch, I want you to think about lifting your chest up towards the ceiling as opposed to bringing your elbows towards your knees, okay? So you're going to lift up as high as you can. Try and get your shoulder blades off the ground, and then down. Up and down until you get to 12. If you find that to be a little bit easy and you'd like to do a little bit harder, you're going to do a full sit-up. So same idea. Movement starts from the chest, okay? You're going to bring your chest up until you're in a seated position, and then come back down. Up and down until you get to your 12 reps. So, next level up is, I want you to, you're going to do the full sit-up, but then, you're going to start with your legs straight, you're going to do your full sit-up, and then you're going to add the leg portion. Okay, so it's going to be 2 different movements. You're going to sit up, and then bring your legs in. Straighten the legs, and come down. Sit up, bring the legs in, straighten them out, and back down. Okay? And finally, to do the full tuck abs. So if you had a little bit more room, you're going to straighten your arms above your head. Okay? You're going to do the sit-up and the leg portion at the same time. And when you crunch up, you're going to touch your heels. So it's going to look like this. Touch, back down. Touch, back down. Okay? Again, working on, think about lifting through the chest when you're doing this. That'll help to keep your back nice and straight. Also, if you find that it's starting to hurt your low back, it's probably because you're not initiating from your core. So I find that if you exhale quickly right before you start the movement, that helps to fire these muscles, helps to stimulate these muscles to fire first, and then it's going to relieve that pressure from the low back. Okay? So that's a little tip for you. So those are your 5 exercises. Again, you're going to be going through and doing 12 reps for each, and then doing as many rounds as you can within the 12 minutes. All right? So good luck.